Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a super easy, laid back, chit chat style video. So if you're interested in watching, then stay tuned. Alright you guys, so as mentioned, today's video is going to be a really easy, really laid back chit chat style video. So grab some coffee, grab some tea, grab a snack, pause the video, do what you need to do, and come back. But today's video specifically is going to be talking about how to declutter and edit and organize your wardrobe. So I guess you would say I was inspired to do this video because I was looking back on all the videos that I've done here on my channel, and it may sound a little bit weird, but I felt like I had too many haul videos. Whether I was doing haul videos within a small span of time, making it kind of seem like I was doing a lot of shopping, or whether haul videos were just the majority of videos that I've done on my channel, I kind of just felt like I had one too many haul videos. And though there's nothing wrong with haul videos, I love watching haul videos. They're probably one of my favorite videos to watch here on YouTube. I just never want to come off as someone who just shops. That's all I do. I spend money, I shop, and I buy things. Though it is fun, though I do enjoy doing it, it is not the reality of my life. It's not even the reality of my everyday life. And though I do work in the fashion industry, I have a career in fashion. As you guys know, I blog. I do freelance styling and wardrobing, which I don't think you guys probably knew, but now you know. I still never want to come off as someone that just buys and spends money, because that is, again, not reality. That's not the reality of my life. And as much as I love fashion, I love bags, I love shoes, all of those things, at the end of the day, when you really get down to it, are things. You know, God forbid something happen, they can be taken away tomorrow. So I know that, and I've always maintained that throughout my whole life. I've always known that, which is why I personally don't have an emotional attachment to things, which I will get into in a minute. I just never want to come off as someone that just buys and spends money and just shops, because though I enjoy doing it, it is not the reality of my life. So I just wanted to put that out there. And in saying that, I wanted to share with you guys things, the tools, the resources that I use to edit, declutter, and organize my wardrobe. So I have a few things written down here, and I'm just going to kind of go through them. And so one of the first things I would say is, before you can really even edit your wardrobe and declutter and organize, you kind of have to know your style and your aesthetic. I think that is the foundation, that is the baseline of anything, whether you're shopping or cleaning out your closet. You need to know what you like versus what you love, because that is very important. You need to know what fits you, how does it fit, whether it's too big or it's too small, knowing what works for your body type, whether you are pear shaped, curvy, regardless of your shape, knowing what fits you well, and just knowing, again, I think kind of most importantly, what you like versus what you love. There's so many things that I think that come at us in the fashion industry. There's continuous new products, new brands, new trends, and I think knowing your style, knowing your aesthetic, regardless of the trend, knowing your overall style is so important when, again, you are shopping as well as when you are cleaning out your closet, because you never want to get rid of things that are really true to your style, nor do you want to shop for things that are not true to your style. Regardless of the trend, you always want to shop for your style. So I think that probably is the most basic thing I can say in this video, is knowing your style, know your aesthetic, know what you like versus what you love, because that is a thing, and there is a big difference in those two, and knowing what fits your body type is probably the foundation of things I would say when you are cleaning and organizing and editing your wardrobe. But the second thing I would say in cleaning out your closet and organizing and editing your wardrobe is not having an emotional attachment to things. Now, this is something I know some people will probably feel some type of way about, because it is a case-by-case thing, and it really depends on you and what the item is. I do not have an emotional attachment to things. I never have. As much as I love fashion, as I said that before, I love clothes, I love all those things. They are things, they can be taken away tomorrow. I realize now there are certain pieces that you may have had in your family. Your grandmother may have given you an amazing fur jacket. That is obviously something you have an emotional attachment to. So that may be something you will never sell, you will never get rid of. Obviously, that is just common sense. But I am speaking more so on the things that you just buy for the here and the now, things that are just trendy, that you just love or like, not really even sure. Those are the things that I speak more so about. So disregard your granny's fur, disregard the rings your mother gave you at your wedding. I am speaking more so about fast fashion and just things that you're not really sure about. So back to the main point, I would say don't have an emotional attachment to things, or try as much as you can not to, because at the end of the day, again, God forbid something happens, it can be broken, it can be stolen, it can be thrown away, it can be damaged in a fire. And I mean, it is what it is. You'll never get it back again. So try to disconnect your emotion to things, and I personally have found that it's a lot easier to get rid of things. I feel like when you hold on to things because of emotions, because of situations or times in your life, you just create a wardrobe of emotion as opposed to a wardrobe full of things that you genuinely love, that make you happy, and that just give you life and just make you happy. So again, try as much as you can not to put an emotional attachment onto things. And again, I get for some people it is different, and of course you have to take this as you want, use it as you want. But for me, I really try to pull my emotions out of tangible things and really look at it from a very basic standpoint. Do I like it? Do I love it? Have I worn it? If I have not worn it, why haven't I worn it? Is it the fit? Is it the cut? Why haven't I worn these things? So, but I'll get into that in a minute. So for the most part, take your emotions out of your possessions. So the next thing I would say is, if an item does not have an emotional attachment to you, like a real life, my granny gave me this sweater, so I will never get rid of this sweater, attachment to you, really ask yourself, why is this in my life? Why am I holding on to this item? Why am I keeping this item that I don't wear, that I don't use, and that is literally just collecting dust? If it doesn't hold a place in your life, get rid of it. I am quite brutal when it comes to getting rid of things. I guess it's partially because I don't A, have an emotional attachment to things, and B, I personally just hate clutter, but I'll get into that in a minute. But seriously, when you're going through your wardrobe, really ask yourself and really hold yourself accountable as to why you are keeping something. Force yourself to give like legit reasons why you're keeping this. You know, I'm keeping this shirt because I can wear this 18 different ways. I can wear this to work. I can wear this going out. I can wear this on the weekend. Or, you know, I don't know why I'm keeping this shirt. It's ugly. It doesn't fit right. It's not even on trend, even though we use that term loosely because we don't buy a lot of trendy pieces, but that can be a reason. You know, it's ugly. It doesn't fit right. It's not on trend. It's not my style, and I just haven't worn it. Really hold yourself accountable and force yourself to give real reasons as to why you are keeping these things. And I guarantee you, when you hold yourself really accountable, you will really force yourself to get rid of things. And not only that, but it'll get easier to get rid of things as you continue to hold yourself responsible and accountable as to why you are holding on to things you really don't like and don't even wear. So personally, I would say my catalyst in getting rid of things as quick as I do is because I hate clutter. Like, it is a real life pet peeve. I don't label myself for things. I try not to as much as I can, but in this instance, for example, if I had to label myself, like, I'm probably a little bit OCD, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to cleanliness, organization, everything having a place, being able to actually see what you have. I cannot stand clutter. Like, it is, oh my gosh, it makes me anxious. If I open up my closet or I look on my garment rack and there's too much stuff, especially things that I haven't worn or that I just don't feel any type of way about, I get rid of it, period. It makes me feel some type of way, and I just don't like the feeling at all of just having a bunch of stuff. everywhere. I cannot take it. So for me, that is my catalyst in getting rid of things that I don't love and don't use. It is nothing for me to just kind of scan my closet nowadays and just quickly pick out things that I don't love and don't use anymore. So yours may simply be it doesn't fit, whether it's too big or too small, and you need to get it altered, or you need to lose weight, whatever it may be. Try to have a catalyst as to why you are getting rid of things, which again may kind of go back to the whole emotional standpoint of it. But for me, I know my go-to reason in cleaning out constantly and editing constantly my wardrobe is because I hate clutter. Alright, so piggybacking off of the getting rid of things and having a catalyst and a reason to get rid of things is knowing where to sell your things, knowing where to donate it, and just having kind of like a handful of places that you go to whenever you want to get rid of your items. So for me, one of my top 3 places would be Poshmark. If you don't know, I do have a Poshmark closet, and I am constantly updating my closet. I've had my closet, I want to say, for about 5 years now, so it's been a little minute. And one thing I can say is, though it can be time consuming to take pictures and post it and share it, whether it's on your Instagram, which I have been doing a lot more lately, it does take time, I'm not gonna lie. But I can guarantee you, when you start selling things and when you most importantly start making money, you almost kind of get like a little addicted to it. I know it kind of sounds a little crazy, but it feels good, for me at least, to get rid of things. It feels good to create space in your life, in your wardrobe. So for me, I love when people buy my things, not only because, again, obviously I make money, but it's like, okay, I didn't love this item anymore. I wasn't utilizing this item anymore, so I'm gonna give it to someone else to love and to utilize, and obviously I can make some money in the meantime. And then of course there are items that you just simply donate. We tend to go to the Bay Area Rescue Mission in Richmond and just donate things that might not necessarily be in sellable condition, but are still in wearable condition. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what we don't love, there is always someone who can need a jacket, who needs a jacket, a pair of shoes, some socks, pajamas, pillows, random things around your house that are actually like useful. There's always someone in need of those things. So if you cannot sell it, if it is not in sellable condition, just donate it, like, and write it off. It's not even a big thing. Be a blessing to someone else. But also, another tool when selling luxury things is Fashionfile and The RealReal, and also Tradesy. I'm a little bit new to the Tradesy world, so I haven't mastered exactly how to like buy and sell on there. But I would say my number one luxury outlet when I want to sell something is Fashionfile, personally, because I like that they buy things outright. I know with The RealReal, they want to list your item and you have to wait for it to sell in order for you to get your money. And sis, I don't have time for that. When I am ready to get rid of something, I am ready to get rid of it. So for me, I utilize Fashionfile because, again, they buy the item outright and you get your coin and you keep it pushing. I have sold so many luxury things I haven't shared with you guys. I've just done it because I've been over it. I've sold so many sunglasses. I think I literally have 2 pair of sunglasses like in my collection right now. My Karen Walker #1 Crazies and my Chloe Carolina sunglasses. Those are the only 2 pair of sunglasses that I love. I have sold a lot of luxury jewelry. I've sold some luxury shoes. Like, if I am not utilizing it, you guys, and that is another thing, I feel like people keep things because they may have paid more for it. And again, I get it. I have luxury things that I have paid retail for. But for me, I am not someone that just keeps luxury things because I paid a lot for it. I cannot afford to do that. So when I am not utilizing it, if I am not loving it anymore, I sell it, and that is that. So utilizing your online resources and then your physical brick and mortar stores is a great way to, again, rid your closet of things that you no longer love and no longer need. So another thing I would say to be mindful of is being quick to replace an item with something you just sold. For example, a lot of people use the method 1 in, 1 out, or 1 out, 1 in, meaning, okay, I just sold something, so I can now replace this piece with a new piece. And though it's a great method to use when you are editing your closet and you're trying to get rid of things, I would say, and I've learned this myself, be a little bit patient to fill in that space of what you just sold. So for example, if you just sold a leather jacket, don't be so quick to fill that space with a new leather jacket, because if you didn't wear that leather jacket that you sold and you didn't love it, do you really need to fill that empty space now with a new leather jacket? Probably not. Now, I think a leather jacket is just a wardrobe must-have, but if you don't wear leather jackets, if they're just not your thing, you don't really need to fill that space with a new leather jacket. So I would just say, when you sell something, give yourself a little bit of time to fill that space, because you might realize that you don't need to replace that space with the exact same thing. You can go and fill that space with something else you really need in your wardrobe. So one of the last things I'll say, and I'll just kind of end the chit chat there, is going through your closet and really just looking at every single piece and trying on every single piece, which can be time consuming, I know, but really trying on every single piece and really looking at it and saying, okay, do I really love this, or do I just like it? Is it just cute? Did I just buy it because it's a big trend? Did I just buy it because I saw so-and-so wear it, or I was inspired by so-and-so who had this on, but it's not really me? Is this something that I'm only keeping because I spent a lot of money on it? Go through your closet and really look at the pieces that you love versus what you like. And like I said earlier in the video, hold yourself accountable to the things that you don't necessarily love, that you haven't worn in a year, and get rid of it. And ask yourself, why am I keeping this item? Because again, I guarantee you, when you start to make space in your wardrobe, it really opens up the door to the things that you kind of need in your wardrobe that you didn't have and didn't really even realize that you needed, because you had so many other things. So knowing what you love versus what you like, what you're utilizing, what is functional and what is not functional, and replacing those things when you have the time and when you've thought about it, replacing those items with things that you love, that you feel like are timeless, and that you will have forever. Alright you guys, so that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope you learned a few tips and tricks, and hopefully just the things that I do help to inspire you and encourage you to really go through your wardrobe and just look through and see what you have. If you guys have any questions about anything that I have or that I'm selling, or tools and resources on where to sell your items, just leave me a comment down below. Per usual, check out the blog, Chanelfiles.com. Check out my 2018 wish list, and yeah, follow me on social, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.